Building a memory game app with MIT App Inventor. This memory game app challenges users to find 3 matching pairs hidden behind 6 cards. Each card hides an image, and the player taps on 2 cards to reveal them. If the images match, they remain visible. If they don't, they are hidden again after a short delay. The goal is to match all 3 pairs with as few attempts as possible. Added the necessary images to the game. Click the Upload File button, select the image file from your computer, banana.jpg, strawberry.jpg, orange.jpg and empty_image.jpg and click OK after each upload. These files are now stored in the media section and can be used in your blocks. Here's how to design the user interface of your memory game app in MIT App Inventor. Add a table arrangement for the card layout to place your 6 cards, 3 in each row. Inside table arrangement 1, drag and drop 6 regular buttons. Each button, used as a memory card, has the following key properties. Height 100 pixels. Width 100 pixels. Image at the empty_image.jpg. Add the reset button to allow the player to restart the memory game at any time. Add a clock component to be used to delay flipping back cards that don't match. Create the variables needed for the memory game. Create the variable selected_image1 to store the first image selected by the user when they click a card during the game. Create the variable selected_image2 to store the second image selected by the user when they click a second card during a turn. Create the variable state_click to keep track of how many cards have been clicked during a turn. 1. The user has clicked the first card. 2. The user has clicked the second card. Create the variable list_images_game to hold the shuffled list of images that will be assigned to the cards during the game. Create the variable random_element to store a randomly selected item from a list during the creation of the game's image list. Create the variable index to access the correct image in the images_list. Create the variable images_list to store the complete list of images, with pairs, used in the game. Develop the procedures necessary for the memory game mobile application. Create the procedure create_images_list to build a list of image pairs. Create the reset procedure to set all cards back to a hidden state. Create the disable underscore buttons procedure to be used to temporarily disable all card buttons. The activate underscore buttons procedure is used to re-enable all card buttons. The create underscore game underscore list procedure builds a shuffled list of image pairs for the current game session and ensures each game has a different card layout. The reset procedure plays a crucial role in restarting the game and preparing the interface for a new session. The reset procedure clears all variables used in the game and ensures that no images are currently selected. The reset procedure makes sure all card buttons are clickable again after reset. The reset procedure generates a new randomized list of image pairs and stops any delay by disabling the clock 1.timer enabled property. The screen 1.initialize block is triggered once, when the screen is first opened or the app is launched. The reset.click block allows the player to restart the game at any time. The test_image procedure checks if two selected images, cards, are identical or different, and handle the result accordingly. The test_image procedure compares the image at selected_image 1 with the one at selected_image 2. If the images match, the cards remain visible. The buttons are disabled so the matched pair can't be clicked again. The match count may be increased. If the images do not match, a short delay is triggered using clock 1.timer enabled true. After the delay, handled in when clock 1.timer, both cards are hidden again. Buttons are reactivated to allow continued play. The test_image procedure temporarily disables all card buttons, called disable_buttons, to prevent the player from clicking other cards while the pair is still visible. When clock 1.timer do block is triggered after the player selects two different images, and the test_image procedure enables the timer. It calls the procedure reset_buttons to restart the game and procedure activate_buttons to allow the player to continue clicking on new cards. The clock 1.timer block stops the timer from running again automatically after it has already done its job. For each button, insert the button, click event to show the image behind the card. Track which images have been selected. Call the test_image procedure when two cards are clicked. Execute the memory game app with emulator of MIT App Inventor. The execution of the memory game app using the MIT App Inventor emulator involves launching and testing the app directly on a virtual Android device. The user selects Connect Emulator from the top menu. The emulator launches a virtual Android device that simulates how the app would run on a real phone. MIT App Inventor compiles the app and automatically installs it on the emulator. The app interface appears with all game components, image buttons, cards, a reset button, and the hidden logic such as the timer and game procedures. The user taps on a button to reveal an image, e.g., banana, strawberry, or orange. For more details you can see our site, robotique.site robotic guide. And thank you for your attention.